We're now going to look at the next level of high-end automated motion analysis systems. And these systems you'll see from here are use reflective markers and a multitude of them that are placed all over the body. And setup on these can take an hour or more, depending on the how many markers and how much how complex the movement is that you're wanting to record. They're also often integrated along with force plates, as you can see here, as well as EMG, and all that data can be synchronized. These systems are somewhat attached to the labs where they're housed, and they're not mobile systems at all, and can only be used in certain environments, controlled environments. And so that's one of the potential drawbacks of these high-end systems, besides the fact that they cost $50,000 and more. These expensive systems will often use infrared cameras, and so the cameras themselves aren't recording video, but they're just recording reflected infrared light from those markers that are placed on the subjects. They'll use 6 to 8 cameras they're spaced strategically around the room with those reflective markers that you saw there placed on the subject at the different joint centers. And along with that, very careful anthropometric measurements are made to determine limb girths and lengths, and all that information is typed into the computer so that the computer model can accurately represent the joint centers for the kinematic and kinetic calculations. Very stringent requirements are required for these setups, and a great deal of care must be taken in getting those markers in the right place. Otherwise, it's a garbage in, garbage out kind of a setting. Now, with these, we talked about that other data can be synchronized, and often is, where you have EMG force plate data, as well as other timers that can be incorporated with this data. Some of the different systems that you'll see out there are systems such as Vicon, Motion Analysis, or OptiTrack. Here's a couple of shots of a motion lab, and you can see the cameras here spread throughout the lab, and they've got force plates integrated into the walkway. Here's just a better shot of all the markers being placed on the individual, and then here's a reconstruction of that individual based on these markers and the anthropometric data that was input into the system.